Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were on reel number 3, the one where we finished at the tomb, and we came across the mole people who were at the tomb, and, well, that's about the gist of it. Actually, there is another important thing, given that there's these particles that are floating above us. Mr. Mole Dad kind of just put a hex on us to make us repulsive to the opposite sex. That has a purpose, I'm sure. But first things first.
When we told you that your daughter loves us?
We meant to say she loathes us.
You're darn right I loathe you.
Simple semantical mix-up.
Oh, so, could you remove the hex?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I thought that would be useful. Well, never mind then.
After all we've been through together in Reel 2, I feel I can speak freely.
Yes?
I'm sorry to report that your daughter is harboring a massive crush
On whom?
on that Jurgen guy.
Ah, tell me another.
Okay, well, in that case, I guess we are supposed to get cursed. So let's go ahead and get that going on again.
After all we've been through,
Yes?
I'm sorry to
On whom?
on us.
Still? Well, then I'm sorry.
Keep riding the rails, Mr. Moleman.
Okay.
So, safe to say that they did not steal the devil's toy box from us. I wonder if Jurgen has it. Or it could be Santa, since he's been having an eye on it this entire time. Come to think of it, we haven't checked this baggage.
Maybe the toy box is stashed behind all this luggage.
Possibly. Let's start unloading. Nope, not there.
Oh, it's their asp.
Look, it's our old pal Spot.
Hi, Spot. How's the boy?
Whoa.
Cranky.
Eventually we'll figure out how to get past him.
We did steal the toy box from the mole people. Maybe they stole it back.
Is that allowed?
I don't think they did, though. I forgot how blue this car was. So there's Santa's door. There's our door. Let's start by getting those elves out.
Yeah?
Let me talk to Slushy.
What's up, dog?
To recap, the elves are currently working on some secret project, and I'm thinking it's the toy that we're eventually going to tell them that they should make in reel number 1 to get the can. The magic fit inside a can. They just need a kid to test out that toy.
Wait right there. I've got the perfect kid for you.
Yeah? That's fantastic, pal. Send him over.
Also, that elf is turning into a vampire. A lot of that going around.
Okay, boys, cut to the punchline.
It's playtime.
That was easy.
Really liked it then? Liked it? I adore
adored it. Haven't had that much fun in ages. Made me feel like a 16-month-old again.
Hot dog, that's just what we was hoping to hear. Thanks, kid.
Revelatory. Positively revelatory. I dare say that toy has changed the course of my entire life. It's a model biplane.
Well, thanks for the info. Maybe we didn't need the hex on us in order for us to knock her in there. I'm not sure, though.
Hey, baby Amelia Earhart.
Okay, never mind.
Don't do that again.
It really is a repel. It's what pushed her back. Whatever works. Okay, now that we're solving this stuff, let's solve a couple of other things. First things first. Let's tell Grandpa Mole that he should go see the
Should we go back
Sphinx
to the earlier reel or skip ahead to the next one?
earlier.
There must be a way to undo that protection spell so we can get our hands on the Devil's Toy Box.
Should we call the helpline?
Tomb Raiders don't call helplines, little buddy.
Whee!
Boy, he gets thrown up pretty high.
You keep your distance. No tomb raiders allowed in the burial chamber.
You think we're going to have to deal with that super duper hex that he's got?
Picked a vacation spot yet?
No, darn it, I just can't decide. Where'd you boys say you were from again?
Oh, we can't choose the Sphinx. Darn. Thought for sure that would be the answer.
The U.S. of A.
Never heard of it. New country, is it?
Never mind.
Stay vague.
Eh?
Well, at the very least, we know what to tell the elves that they should make in Chapter 1, or the real one. Maybe we can actually finish this reel. That'd be nice. Especially since we're already more than halfway through the stream.
Who among you possesses the power to pass through the gate of the Sphinx? Is there not in this great city one man who has what it takes?
Is he insulting our city, Samus?
No, just our manhood.
Ah, where are we going,
Oh.
Samus?
Little
You-
Arctic Circle.
You weren't finished talking. Oops.
They're still at it.
Oh well. Let's tell them about the toy so we can trade for the can.
Hey, Slut!
We've got to get a toy idea to these elves so we can get back your can of nuts, little buddy.
Stop talking while I'm trying to walk up to you. Also, the hint system is now getting in the way, so I'm turning that back down low. Now then.
Toy store's closed for the day, gentlemen. To use, anyhow.
We've got a toy idea that'll knock your stripy socks off.
Lay it on us. If it's as good as you say, we'll happily hand this can of nuts over to you.
Well, kind of think of it, the toy biplane might be what inspired her to become a pilot? Even though she's already dressed like one? Talking about baby Amelia.
It's a toy biplane.
He's on to something there. Air travel's the latest thing.
It can't miss. Snowcone, get the boys working on a prototype. Post haste. I'll spring it on the boss when he's good and jollied up on milk and cookies. It's a cinch he'll give us the old ho-ho-ho.
Races all around.
And you don't mind giving us that can?
Oh, Dad. Love to, Mac, but, me friend here's sort of attached to it.
Yeah, it's like it's part of it.
What do you say we remove some parts from some elves?
After you.
You ow! Ow! Hey! Stop! Ow!
What's that stuff that comes out of them when they splatter?
Sure, people use it to thicken eggnog.
Okay, then. We got a thing! Anything else over here of interest? No? Alright. Back to the theater so we can finally finish that Sphinx challenge. And have a reel completed.
Who can pet?
Not now. We're going to finish this now.
Be my guest. The gift may kick in on the next attempt.
Ha! I actually stopped in time to hear what you had to say. So as a reminder...
Impressive. Now for the supreme test. Can you pass the inner gate?
As a reminder, this guy has promised a trip to Egypt. Which we've already been seeing, but that's in future reels. We need to figure out how they got to those future reels.
You've done it! You have beaten the challenge of the Sphinx! You are the gifted one I have been searching for.
I'm the gifted one.
I'm his manager.
No matter, I've got tickets for both of you. Tomorrow morning, you set off for sunny Egypt aboard the Disorient Express.
Gee, thanks.
I may weep with gratitude.
But that's not all. An even more fabulous prize awaits you, and another challenge should you choose to accept it. I charge you with the task of delving into the actual tomb of Sammun-Mak and recovering the legendary Devil's Toy Box.
Is that all?
Say no more. We're on the case.
Time to roll out Plan B.
Score one for the great-grandparents.
Yeah, but I bet you Kringle and the elves beat them to the chest.
You're nuts. Don't listen to him, fellas.
And it's been crossed off to let us know that we are, in fact, done with it. Hooray! Now, what do we do from here? We haven't figured out how to get through the tomb yet. There's still a situation with trying to figure out who stole the toy box on the journey home. Oh, let's go to the big reward, because now we know... No, wait. No, I forget what we were supposed to do here. Let me go into it and check.
So tell me, Samath and Maximus, to begin with, how was it you were able to pass through the mouth of the Sphinx?
Ah, that's right.
After we got the can of nuts back from the elves, my little buddy and I squished into it and rode the Sphinx's tongue through the gate.
An astounding story, all the more convincing for being implausible.
Now do we get our...
However, once inside the tomb of Sammun-Mak, you were faced with many more dangers. Magic spells, deadly traps, bloodthirsty mole men. However did you manage to beat the odds and secure the Devil's Toy Box?
What do we mean by the word secure?
Can any of us really say we are secure? This is painful.
I don't think we're ready for this part yet. Let's go back to an earlier reel.
So in order to get the big reward, we have to know the answers to all three of these. It's just a question of how. Which one do I feel like I can actually accomplish another thing right now? What do we have for psychic abilities here? Oh,
Somebody on this train has our toy box, and we're gonna get it back.
we do have the ventriloquist. Maybe we can tell the elves Santa wants some now that we finished the biplane thing.
Yeah?
We can go in now. That's important.
Now that your secret's out, you won't mind if we snoop through your steamer trunks?
Ah, come on, we got nothing to hide.
Maybe they have some milk.
153.5 steamer trunks, but no chest.
A lot of chestnuts, though.
Okay.
Pringle wants to see you.
Yeah? Wonder what he wants. He said he never sent for me. What are you trying to pull?
Maybe we should send them the vampire.
Yeah?
Let me talk to Slushy.
What's up, dog?
Pringle wants to see you.
Ooh, I better not keep the boss man waiting. He told me to go away. What is this, some kind of trick?
Maybe not. You know, by the way, it kind of occurs to me that this whole jumping around between stories thing, while interesting for a gameplay mechanic, it's lousy for Let's Plays. Because you have to be watching this from the very start to really get an idea of what's going on. Jump in the middle of this and it's really confusing because of us jumping around. Let's try the ventriloquist thing. There's gotta be a use for it now that we have it.
For my first trick, I'll need to procure a small personal item from a member of the audience.
Quit it, Maximus.
Try it on different people. There's gotta be a point to it, right? The drinking glass is back? I thought we had that. Must be another one there. Do we have two now? Well, that was weird. Must be another glitch.
I've got something for you, Jurgen.
At last! Give me the letter!
I bared my soul in it.
Oh, I am so touched to the core of my being. Let me put it among my keepsakes.
We triggered stuff, and that allows other stuff to be triggered now.
Yes?
Why were you being, kind of invisible during that cutscene?
I couldn't help but notice the nightmare-inducing shrine in your closet.
What? You have profaned the idol of... I mean, that old curiosity? Merely a conversation piece I picked up on my travels.
Hiding a toy box in your compartment, are you? About yay big, 6,000 years old?
No.
He has it.
Who are you really? And what are you doing on this train?
I told you, I am but a humble student of the antiquities.
Oh, yeah? This train isn't an antiquity.
It will be someday.
He's right, you know.
What's with the garlic crosses and wolfsbane?
they are merely for decoration, okay? I find them very soothing. If you are implying that I have these things because I'm afraid of being beaten by a vampire because I am under a curse or some such silly nonsense like that, then I have nothing for you but mocking laughter.
Is that a hint?
Somebody was asking for you in another car.
Yeah? Who?
Oh, this'll be good. But let's try other options.
Mr. Kringle, next car over.
Don't know him.
Somebody was asking for you in another car.
Yeah? Who?
Baby Amelia Earhart in the last car.
Never heard of her.
Somebody was asking for you.
Yeah? Who?
One of the elves in the last car.
Don't know him.
Okay, it's not as simple as just sending him that way. How do we send him that way then? Or alternatively, how do we send an elf to him?
We're watching you, Jurgen.
Yeah, like I care.
I mean, we're making progress. Sort of. I mean, yeah.
Hope we're interrupting something.
Yes? Hi there.
We probably don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead and get ourselves unhexed.
Hey, remember us?
Of course.
Walk me through this sex or reject so...
Oh, it's very simple.
When we told you that you're...
We meant to...
Simple some...
Oh, so... Sure.
We've had that conversation before, so I can skip it.
Keep riding the rails, Mr. Molman.
Okay.
Hi there.
Nothing new.
Hope works out for you, kid.
Mrs. Here.
Well, now that we took care of that hex, I wonder if now we can go ahead and talk to, Actually, hold on a sec. There he goes. I want to try something else, actually.
Nobody home.
What will doing this in here for us do? Nothing? Can we do ventriloquism in here? I mean, with Max, or Sam rather, but no, other than that. Let's do some ventriloquism in here.
Look at the time. I must be going. Please consider my offer.
Help! I'm a prisoner in here!
Got someone in the trunk, eh? I'm afraid railway regulation number 268 leaves us no choice but to inspect it.
You're not the trained conductors.
We're the untrained conductors.
Oh, go ahead then.
Okay, that's apparently how we solve that, but I'm gonna try the other two anyway. These psychic visions are interesting, I gotta say.
Nefertiti, you're grounded for life.
I've been grounded for life my whole life.
Anything else that would be fun in here? Let's try her, I guess. Why couldn't they give her a mustache? we got options with this?
Bye, Dad. I'm off to Paris to become a courtesan.
You are not!
What? I ain't say anything.
I love you, do you hear? I love you!
Still? Well then I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to hit you again with the old sexo-rejexo hex. Until the curse wears off, the very sound of your voice will repulse the opposite sex.
I didn't want to trigger this again.
Hi there.
Well, Beer Force brought up an idea. Try the ventriloquism on her while she's cursed.
I love you, do you hear? I love you!
Still? Well then I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to hit you again with the old sexo-rejexo hex.
Hi there.
It seems to just repeat the same thing. We need to check out what's in the steamer trunk still, but I need to take an episode break first. And also remove this hex because I really did not want it back. So... actually, just real quick, I want to try something.
Yes.
Never mind.
We're watching you, Jurgen.
Yeah, like I care.
So I'm going to go ahead and unhex myself during this episode break, and when we come back, we're going to go ahead and check out what is in that... there. We're going to check out what is in that chest. So excuse me while I take care of this.